When people say no, they usually do it in ineffective ways that are followed by an excuse. For example, someone might say, I would want to help, but I am extremely busy. The problem with this approach is that it allows the other person to continue to ask. He or she sees an opening. How about next week since we are so busy this week? In this video, I am going to share 7 tips on how to say no effectively. Number 1. Just say it. Don't beat around the bush or offer weak excuses. This only opens the door for the other person. Don't procrastinate or stall either. If you feel the need to, give a brief explanation. However, don't feel obligated to do so. The less said about it, the better. Number 2. Be assertive while remaining polite. You might say, I'm sorry I can't right now, but I'll let you know when and if I can. This is a polite approach that puts you in a position of power by shifting the dynamic. You are asserting yourself, assuring them that you will let them know when and if you can. Another example, I appreciate your asking for help, but I'm stretched too thin right now to devote the time necessary to provide you with appropriate assistance. Number 3. Understand people's tactics. Many people and organizations, whether deliberately or unknowingly, use manipulation techniques. Think about when you get a solicitation for a charity donation and there are forced options. Would you like to donate 10, 20 or 30 or X amount? Another tactic is to say, most people donate $20, how much would you want to donate? This is based on social pressure. Number 4. Establish limits. People sometimes find it difficult to say no because they have not taken the time to evaluate their relationships and understand their role within them. You won't be as concerned about the consequences of saying no if you truly understand the dynamic and your role. You will realize that your connection is strong enough to endure your refusal to say no. Number 5. Put the question back on the person asking. In a formal situation, this is really effective. Suppose your boss has asked you to take on more responsibilities than you can handle. You can say, I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z, but to do a decent job, I would need 3 weeks rather than 2. How do you want me to prioritize them? Number 6. Be firm. If someone can't accept no, you should know they are not a true friend or just don't respect you. Stand firm and don't feel obligated to compromise simply because the other person is uncomfortable. Number 7. Be selfish. First and foremost, prioritize your needs, not those of the person requesting something from you. If you put that person's needs above your own, your productivity will suffer and resentment will grow. I'll end this video with a quote from Warren Buffett. The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything.